What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Hugo Smokes. I'm your host, Hugo, and today I'm going to be smoking and reviewing the Warped Colmena Amado 44. And this is a 5.5 by 44. They call it a Corona. And this cigar consists of an Ecuadorian De Florada wrapper. De Florada is the same thing as Isla del Cocodrilo cigar, which I'll go ahead and link that video at the end so you can hear my definition of it. But the binder consists of an Ecuadorian leaf as well, and fillers from Nicaragua and the Dominican Republic. So finally gonna get to smoke this cigar. Not sure when it was released, but you know, now they have the 10th anniversary as well. I did smoke the Black Honey when it was first released in 22, I believe, early 23. I enjoyed that cigar. I didn't have a draw issue with it, but I haven't revisited since, so I gotta revisit it. But yeah, let's take a look at the nice claro colored wrapper. Very silky, very smooth. The very basic band there. And Colmena means beehive, so that's what that is. It's got a closed foot and a little flag cap on it. So, and these are made at the Titan de Bronce factory in Little Havana, Florida, which I visited in 2024, and it's a very nice little boutique factory. Met the owner there. Gosh, what's her name? Is it Gabby? I'm sorry if I messed up your name, but yeah, I met her there. She's a very nice lady. And yeah, let's go ahead and punch cut this one because it's a Corona. And test the draw. Very nice punch cut there. A little bit tight, but I'm gonna assume it's because of the closed foot. So let me go ahead and light it up, taste the wrapper on the foot, and then be back for my intro. All right. So from the wrapper itself, coffee bitterness, a lime zest, and like a dry, earthy note. Few puffs into the actual cigar itself. Lots of bitterness and tartness on the flavor that's characteristic of like a floral type of essence, and mixed in with some type of citrusness, like for sure like a lemon or lime zest. That dry earthiness sensation is still present on the palate as well. And then there's also like a oak or hickory type of woodiness coming in on the very long finish. That's even drying out the palate even more. So let's go ahead and see what the retrohale has to offer. All right, woo, spices up there. At least a 7 clicks out of 10 for sure. So it's a black and red pepper mix. It's really attacking the sinus cavity. There's a slight sweetness that can be attributed to like a nutty type of tone, and also some florality and some citrusness coming through the retrohale as well. So yeah, man, this cigar pretty much started off with a bang of flavors, to say the least. So let me just keep smoking this cigar down, pass the first third, and I'll be back for my first update. Welcome back. I am at the end of the first third, and the ash just fell on this cigar. But it was nice and stacked. As you can tell, the burn line is nice and straight, so that's cool. Draw is perfect in my opinion. As far as the flavor profile, still pretty consistent with light up. Still getting that sour type of bitterness on the palate. Some florality. A little bit of like that oak woodness now that's developed a little bit more. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So the retrohale calmed down quite a lot. It's now about like a 3 to 4, maybe 4 out of 10. So appreciate that. And now it's just like a white pepper mixed with like cumin spice. No more of that stinging red pepper on the sinus or that black pepper at all. And definitely getting like a really peaty or musky or vintage type of essence coming through the retrohale that's mixed in with like that oak note. That's very, very nice. And I enjoy those because I attribute those to like vintage aged tobacco, so that's pretty cool. Still getting a little bit of florality as well on the retrohale, and that sweet note is still just riding in the background. Doesn't really want to shine through. Really hoping that it does, so that I can call this cigar like really balanced in my opinion. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the second third. Let me keep smoking this cigar down, and I'll be back for my next update in a bit. Welcome back. I am at the end of the second third, and as you can see, the ash is nice and stacked. Great construction on this Colmena. Was happy to be able to save the ash for your viewing pleasure. I'll keep it on. But here in the second third, a little bit of a change in the profile. Getting like a cinnamon and nutmeg spice on the palate. Just coating the tongue very nicely, very nice and enjoyable. Roasted nuttiness now. So that sweet note that was on the palate at the beginning, it's now developed into that note, which is, I like it. I love that note. And it's roasty, so it's nice and like charred style. So pretty cool. And then on the very long finish, there's like a peaty type of earth that's still that like vintage type of muskiness. On the retrohale, still experiencing white pepper as a main note. That's stinging on the sinus, about a 4 clicks out of 10. So medium minus. And then the sweetness on the retrohale actually turned into like a rum type of sweetness. That's a little bit tart and bitter at the same time. So that's nice. And then on the long finish, it's a smoky oak. So overall, the cigar is very well balanced here and the second third. So in my opinion, it's developing quite nicely. I enjoyed the first third. It started off really bold, but then backed off. This second third, money. So I'm excited to keep smoking this cigar down as far as I can. Let me go ahead and do that. I will smoke this as far as I can, and I'll be back for my final update and closing thoughts on this Warped Colmena. Welcome back. I'm at the end of this Colmena, and as you can see, construction continues to be immaculate on this cigar. Burn line is razor sharp, so 0 points off for that. Still getting lots of smoke. Probably should have pulled out my number, but we're good here at the end. So another change in the flavor profile here on the palate in the last third. Transition back to like a very bitter citrus and floral note on the palate. So lost that nuttiness and the cinnamon. Also getting like an grassy alfalfa type of herbalness on the palate. And on the very long finish, a peaty earth still. On the retrohale, it's mainly floral with lots of cinnamon spice. That's just coating the sinus. Retrohale sting is about like a 4 clicks out of 10. And then on the very long finish, getting like a smoky oak still. So a little bit unbalanced here at the end because we lost that nice rum sweetness, that nuttiness. Still a pretty good cigar here at the end, though. Very non-offensive to the palate. The cigar has been burning for exactly an hour and a half. And the price point on this cigar, it's exactly not very cheap. It's like 18 bucks. I know that the 10th anniversary is 26, so you know they're not very budget friendly cigars, to be honest with you. I didn't pay $18 for this cigar. I believe I paid $10. I actually bought a box on a deal, so I got those resting in the humidor, and I actually shared some with some of the cast members from the Stogie Society podcast, see how they like it. But yeah, so my rating on this cigar is going to be a 5-pack worthy on this initial impression. Again, it's the first one I smoke. We'll see how they change over time, but yeah, that's all I have on this Colmena. If you've had the cigar before, as always, let me know what you think about it or you thought about it. If you like it, you hate it, or you know it was just okay. And don't forget to catch our weekly podcast on Wednesday nights, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's all I have. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.